Do you have any aspirations to hire full-time employees for the agency or anything like that down the road?
I don't know, man. I don't have the need for it at all
Right.
right now. I could see that one day. I mean, I have full-time employees, in our overseas VAs. They work 40 hours a week and they're really, really good. But
Yeah.
I know you're talking more about like a
I'm talking
full-time
about just like a
employee. Yeah,
stateside salary kind of person.
yeah. Maybe. I don't know. To me, it's kind of like, let's see where this goes. I went from like, I want to be able to like leave this business one day to where I'm excited about it again, but I don't have like a real plan. I have, um, I'm trying to add some like coaching components or some done with you components instead of it all just being done for you.
Yeah.
So with this new kind of TikTok growth service has kind of helped with this too, because it's allowed me to go, hey, how do I get more time leverage and have something to sell that is not us physically working and creating and managing
Right.
these things, to add that extra dimension to the business. And so I think that might, open up the doors for that eventually.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about it. I'm not that far, but I just kind of like this decision to bring on the copywriter. It happened really fast.
Yeah.
And part of that happening really fast is because like I told Chris what I wanted to do, and then I was going to be gone, and he just like blasted out a job offer for me, and I knew it was, but I was not expecting it. It was like a week sooner, so I went to thinking that like this week I was going to be putting the word out, and instead, I was interviewing people on Monday and already have a hire. So, which is good, but yeah, I don't have that planned out yet. I think I definitely want that in LE 100%.
Yeah.
And I think I do with the agency. I'll just see where it goes. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm getting, sorry, I was going to say, I'm starting to realize more that like, I really want an integrator,
Mhm.
I feel that more in LE than I do with the agency right now, but I know I probably will get to that place and need that person because, I'm just starting to realize more and more, like I've always felt like an integrator, like personality wise, but I'm realizing that I'm more of like an idea and planning kind of person. And so I want to lean into that as much as possible.
Yeah. No, I think it's good to do that. Yeah. Cause I've hired a lot of like integrator types over the last couple of years. And when you find somebody that's good, it's really really helps. And it does give you more of that space to like, there's a lot more time. I don't do as much busy work over, especially Millennial Money Man. I don't do as much like busy work stuff anymore. I do a lot more thinking and a lot more just like, I don't know, just spending my energy trying to like strategize and look at numbers and think about where we're going and all of that. But the full-time employee thing happened pretty quick for me. And honestly, it was because of Jess, who, I mean, she really pushed me outside of she did. And because I was like, I had gone through like several operations managers and, contract people that were not like bad necessarily. Actually, I did hire one that was like not good at all. Like I couldn't even get them to show up. It was a really weird thing. But it wasn't moving as fast as I wanted. And they don't like contractors, especially in that kind of role where it's an operations role. It's like, you really need somebody that can just dig in and like, just really do a lot of things, especially at the size of company that we are now. You want somebody that's willing to get their hands really dirty and take a lot of roles at once. And so I was hiring for a part-time role. And so I hired I interviewed a bunch of people, and then I found somebody that I thought was going to be a good fit, Michael, and we talked and he was like, hey, if I come on, I'll come on part-time, but like, I'm going to treat it like it's full-time. Cause he was transitioning from a consulting agency that he was running to like, wanted to work deeper in a company. And so he was like, I'm going to give it that kind of attention. And then we started getting into like negotiations and all that kind of stuff, which it was fairly new to me. So I went to Jess and I talked to her about it. She was like, just make it a full-time role. She was like, and I, at the time, that was a stretch from a revenue perspective, just like to pay myself, pay the rest of the team, and then hire a full-time person. And it was kind of a leap of faith, but it was like just do it. She was just like pushed me to it, and I did it, and it's worked out really, really well. And then we added another full-time employee. I'm sure we're going to be adding more in the next year. But man, they work a lot faster. That's the biggest thing. But you got to have the work for them to do, and so that I think with what you're talking about, it makes a lot of sense where it's like, you're kind of figuring out your products, figuring out where you want to go. It's more like when you have the vision, exactly where you want to go, and you need somebody to really dive in and help you get there. Like that's when I think it makes more sense. But it is awesome. I've really enjoyed it so far.